in Auckland. I have to start saying that because within like a week, I'm heading over there. And I'm just going to put it out to the universe. I want to arrive there. I want to see the sights. I want to enjoy myself. I'm a veteran with PTSD from military sexual trauma, so I I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I have every opportunity to see the world, but I say, oh, it's too stressful. It's too stressful. And every chance I take to maybe join the world again, it's a lot. But I just don't think I can stay here. I don't think I can stay in a place where I'm profoundly upset and depressed, and some of it is my PTSD, but then the rest of it is the country just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It doesn't seem to be moving forward in a way that, well, in the way that I want. But then again, if I'm not pushing for change, then who will? So this is what I deal with. I go back and forth with this every fucking month. I can't find housing. I have people who just make it difficult for me to be in a hotel because obviously I shouldn't be in a hotel. I mean, if I'm just gonna fucking lounge around this fucking town, I might as well just get an apartment. Just do that because there's nothing in this fucking town except for mobile homes and manufactured homes. They don't have houses up for sale because the people who have houses they stay in them. They don't sell them. And if they do, they don't sell them cheaply, and I can't afford too much. But what I can afford is to backpack through Oceania and Europe. And maybe that's just what I need in my life. I play a little game on my stupid fucking iPhone, and every time I level up, I go, ooh, as if that's a real challenge, as if that means anything. All it means is I'm afraid to put myself out there. I'm afraid to explore the world. And I have the opportunity to explore the world more than most people. Is it scary to be out there in the world beyond the United States? Yeah, it is. Do I have to keep my wits about me? Yeah, yeah, I guess I do. It's gonna be it's gonna be an experience. But I'd rather do this now than 10, 20 years down the road when, it just becomes, why would you even bother? And so I have to figure it out. It's just I'm so miserable here. I am so miserable because every fucking day it's PTSD after PTSD after PTSD. And sometimes it's not even a jump scare of a woman coming to me. It's just a commercial and it just fucking sets me off. I'm tired of living like that. I'm just angry and upset. And I'm upset at myself because I'm a dancer and I don't dance. I was a bodybuilder, but I don't lift weights to go to the gym anymore because I have PTSD and I've got my service animals and everything. Hello, Ruben Blackbird. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the revolution. My name's Ian Leona. I'm an environmentalist, human rights activist. As far as how I sound. I speak Ian, whatever that is. I speak it. Sometimes I guess it's a bit more Irish. Sometimes I guess it's a bit more Australian. Somewhere in there is Ian, and I speak Ian. But yeah, welcome. I want to shift a bit and talk about environmental issues and less about my own existential crisis. They have invented new exhaust systems for cars that actually create oxygen. So you slap it on the back of your car, and then instead of carbon monoxide coming out, it's fresh oxygen. It's a wonderful idea until you realize how many people are going to do that and how expensive is it going to be. And it's not exactly as if the government is going to mandate it and say, no, you actually need to put this on, or we'll fine you, or we'll tow your car. I mean, that would be, oh, what about my choice? My choice. I'm like, well, your choice is poisoning you. Your choice is poisoning your own family. Your choice is poisoning all your friends. And it's poisoning you. Did I say that enough? But Americans don't see it that way. Americans don't see it as the most important thing that we can do is take these cars and the government is not going to step in and do something about it. So I'm just upset. I'm upset. I know that I'm moving to Auckland, so it's not exactly as if that's going to be the lowest carbon footprint city that I go to, but it might be a nice city. It might be something different. And I like the idea that in downtown Auckland, people just walk. There's large groups of people walking about. I like that. I know. I'm just going through it. Just going through it. If I stay here, I mean, these people just fucking bleed me dry. Just fucking bleed me dry. And if it's paying for a hotel, I can pay for a hotel, but that costs a lot. That costs quite a lot. It's just simpler to. I'm too miserable to stay and I'm too miserable to go. So just somewhere in between. But I've got to shake myself out of it and do something because this is not a life. And I know a lot of people now could probably feel the same exact way. Yeah. They wanted things out of life. They wanted freedom. They wanted health. Some of them wanted wealth. And it just seems that life just keeps getting in the way or the government gets in your way. So I'll do my part. I'll do it. I will try to find a place to live or try explore the world where I may not be truly happy, but who could be upset when I'm finally in Ireland, walking along the Highlands that they have fucking hills for fucking days? I'm gonna have leg day every day, and maybe that's what I really want. I want to still podcast, but maybe podcast while I'm on top of a volcano, something like that. I can't spend my life stuck in this, I don't know, modern loop of technology and just bullshit. I mean, they ran psychological experiments on, what if you had a harsh, jagged, metal breast milk dispensing statue, and then you let a baby nuzzle off that. Isn't that technically technology? We nuzzle off of it, we fuck it, we cry in front of it. I run through so many fucking ads for I'm your AI boyfriend. Part of me says, I think some of it might be right and some of it is wrong. It's just hard to tell. When I need support and validation, you're just not going to get that from most people. And certainly not from a stranger. A computer just would do that as programming. It would feel hollow, but it would still be there. I mean, I'm already having sex with robots. I might as well consider an emotional attachment to it. But then it's an emotional attachment to a robot as the goddamn sky burns. Does that make sense? I mean, not exactly saying that I'm gonna find the love of my life out there in the middle of Oceania. I certainly hope not, because I'd like to visit a few more fucking countries before I settle down. Fuck a lot of people. So yeah, if I happen to go there, I hope to meet some decent people. Starting a fucking soap opera, and then just go about it. Just go about my day. I'm only going to be there for a little while, so I mean, it's not exactly like I can go on that many go sees, but I mean, I am model fucking beautiful, so model fucking beautiful. So I mean, look, if they want to hire me to be a spokesmodel for fucking surfwear or something, then I guess. I mean, I'll be there. So maybe. Or maybe I might audition for. I'm pretty sure New Zealand has some form of musical or something. I don't know. Maybe. But since I'm going to Australia right after, I'm open to audition for the ABC there, so I can be on a soap, do my daily. Only a fucking gay character, that. Although it might have to be a bisexual character who's straight in a relationship, maybe even be married, and then for the fucking angst, for the yearning, I'm gonna find me like a super brute and seduce all for the fucking cameras. I don't know. I mean, if I had all the way there, I might as well try my hand at acting. I mean, I'm not good at it, but anyone. So yeah, I just would feel more comfortable there, and maybe it would be a gentler start than trying to do it here, because here people just are so fucking handsy. I didn't talk about it, but I went to one little karaoke thing, and it was in a fucking tight bar. And I was about to perform and everything, and then people just started putting their hands on me and everything. And I know like a major celebrity would, like Youngblood or something like that. He would look at it and he would be like, "Oh my god!" And then I'm reaching my hand out to you. We're sharing energy. We're sharing. Everybody's getting, amped up. You're about to sing, but I just took it as, "Please don't touch me. I didn't touch you. It's like, please don't touch me." And I still sang the song, but I felt dirty the whole entire time. I felt angry the whole entire time. That's when I realized that, you know, singing in a bar and things like that, it's maybe just a little too intimate when you're on the side of, I'm just an audience member, and it's like, no, you gotta sell tickets, even if you're just doing covers of other people's songs. So I won't be doing that again, to my fucking chagrin, because I had just found someone I can sing Carrie Underwood duets with. I mean, look, neither of us were going to win a CMA for that performance, but it was still kind of fun until, she wanted a high five and everything, and I was just, I talked about it already. No, no, no. It's like a long fucking flight thing. And you travel through time, so like 2 days. 2 days. Wow. Okay, so I don't know. I'm laughing it up. I'm gonna be super fucking depressed for like the whole entire time, because if I leave, I'm leaving my dogs, because it's way too long of a flight. I'm gonna be spending the rest of, I guess, the year and possibly the next 3 or 5 years just traveling, and just I don't think I want to come back. That's the problem. I will be forever a gypsy. Unless I get booked for a go see or something like that, then maybe I might dally a little bit longer, because that's a work visa, and then you have permission to, yeah. But that does mean that you have to keep working, and I don't know. I mean, with my PTSD, it's not like I really want to work. But then again, if they pay you, then I, I don't know. Oh, it's not like I really want the money. I want the environmental change. And the only way to do that is if I put myself out there to speak to more people about how important, how precious the earth is. And they might listen to me if I'm on a screen as opposed to just doing a podcast. Besides, I kind of want to evolve my podcast above just talking about my PTSD. It is always important to talk about your PTSD. But if that's all I talk about, then I don't think I'm really doing justice to my quest for environmental justice. So hopefully, hopefully, things become clear and I don't know. If I leave, then who's going to fight America for clean air rights? No, I mean by fight, I mean talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about how beautiful it is to protect our forests here. How beautiful it is to demand EPA regulations on cars and to speak to town legislatures about evolving, evolving their downtown areas, their congested areas, and trying to reach out to people and tell them you don't even need the car. Like, where are you going? Just walk. It's a small. I live in such a fucking small town. How small is it? I got poked in the eye at the local meat swap. Could have been a glory hole. I'm not really sure, but either way, it's a small town, and there's some car traffic, and you just say, How much do you really need? It's, couldn't you just walk?" But that takes a revolution of thought, and that's not something you can do in a pre-existing town. So I have to figure out a way to to either go to fucking some other place or start this revolution of thought. Brand new town where you say, you see the downtown area, just walk it. We don't have cars here. If you want cars, go to the other town. You come here, there's no cars here. We have the technology to give you what you want, what you need, without cars. It's that revolution of the mind where people say, "Yeah, we have restaurants, but then you could walk to it, or you could cook, or you could have it delivered, but you don't have to ruin the environment to travel a couple of blocks." I remember growing up, my family would actually drive to McDonald's, even though it was maybe 10 to 15 blocks. We all could have walked over, we sat down in the restaurant. Heaven forbid you sat down in a McDonald's, but we didn't. We piled in a car, got to the drive-through, gave the order, and then we went back to our house. Then we patted ourselves on the back as if that was an accomplishment. It's like, no, the accomplishment is you either cook in your house or you sit down in a restaurant. Anything else is just a waste. I'm hoping that if I travel and travel and travel, I can put enough pressure on that United Nations to do the right thing by telling people the time has come for new towns, new cities. We like our history. Of course, we like our history. We like our historical landmarks. We love our museums. We don't love our future. If we loved our future, we would say, Yeah, those towns, those cities that we have are time capsules. Literally wrap everything in bubble wrap and walk away. Put it in a glass case and walk away. You love that landmark so well? Okay, okay. So what you need to do is remove everything from it. I mean, you go in for something like the Tower of London, and they do walking tours where, yeah, I guess they have the more precious furniture from the time period of yesteryear, and they have it behind a velvet rope, and you look at it from afar. You don't sit in it, but you still have people breathing on it. You still have people, with the moisture coming out the mouths, nostrils, just adding mildew to it. But that's everything. That's everywhere. So we need to build new. We need to build new towns, new cities, and then grow from what we learned. Not the same people. When we started out, maybe it might make sense if you were traveling hundreds of miles, but then you had trains, and you should have kind of stuck with that because we never evolved. We never evolved. We had the train and we had horses, and we kind of probably should have stopped there because that would have been the leap. The leap that we should have made of, is it a major road or is it minor roads? Because minor roads, yeah, they're paved, I guess, so they're a little bit more comfortable to walk on. But do they need to be comfortable to walk on? Does a tree need to be felled in order to walk down a street? I mean, look at some trees that are, just pulling up the sidewalk and all these kind of things. What about its rights? You don't see it as alive. I see it as alive. It has rights too. You might say, well, for the public good, we need to fell a tree. It's like, no, you don't. For the public good, you need to move and let the tree be the tree. Wow. Okay, so palm life. I live in New Zealand. Taronga is a great city. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Coastal, 190,000 population, great people. Very different from Auckland. Auckland will suck the life out of your soul. It's a rat race in Auckland. Hmm. I only said Auckland because that's where my hotel's gonna be, and I don't drive, so I will have to. Let me take a screenshot town so I can visit it because I want to visit some Maori brothers like myself. So maybe I will start in Auckland and then maybe the next month go to Taronga. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay. If you don't drive, then perhaps Auckland Central may work for you. Well, yeah. I want to go to a few concerts that they got in Auckland, which is why I'm going when I do because there's a musical. There's a few musicians that I want to go see, and there's a play that's has some Maori people in it, and I want to see it. I don't know. I want to see it, so I'm gonna head there. I'm gonna be boring. Go to the library. Because they're doing a festival on music, and I'm like, I'm a musician, I should probably go. So there's that. And thanks for coming into the channel upon my life. I feel so shaky about new places, new things, and I don't know. I hope if I go there, the people are somewhat friendly, but not too friendly. That they don't mind the fact that I'm weird and I speak rather strangely. I guess, but if they're nice and friendly, then I'll be friendly too. I wouldn't mind just enjoying the local scenery and being a part of something. Thank you for coming into the channel there, Paul Life. All right. So over the next couple of days, either way, I'm still gonna have to pack everything up, prepare, and say goodbye to my doggos. I really am late, and that's the hardest thing, because I've raised both of them since they were puppies, and they love and care and do their jobs when no other human would be there for me. And here I am, just this heartless person who's going to abandon them for some overseas adventure. But the Americans, in their wisdom and cruelty, just parked a bag of dog shit right in front of where my dogs normally piss. And no one's cleaned it, no one's just there. When I look at it from the corner of my eye and I say, yeah, that's pretty much what my life is. I stay indoors, I let my dogs go outside to do their business, and then I come back in and I repeat the cycle every day. And it's not like a baby or something where eventually they grow out of it. No, no, it's quite the opposite. If you sign on to be partnered with a dog, you are partnered to forever holding a pile of dog shit in your hands. There's no sweet way to talk that up. But that is what it is. I've traded in human interaction holding that because of all of the psychological damage that the American government has put me through. I have happy memories with these dogs. I have very happy memories. I would say I would trade them for the world, but I do have the world. If I just had the courage to step up and see it, abandon technology, abandon wealth, and just travel and spread the message. A humanitarian mission. I have my own humanitarian mission of talking to people about environmental issues, talking to people about social issues, the idea that connections are more important than you realise. My name's Ian Iliona. I'm an environmentalist, a human rights activist. I'm a mutant. I'm a werewolf. Oh, I'm a veteran with PTSD from military school trauma. I'm not getting any better. I have once again tough decisions to make because my realtor is doesn't feel the impetus to find me a place, and the more they fall back and forth with, we can find anything for you. The more it just makes me say, I just want to leave. Because if there's no home for me in America, maybe there is no home for me in America. Maybe I was never meant to live here. And I should have left a while ago before I was sexually traumatized by the American government, tortured by the American government, harassed in public by the American government. Even if they were trying to teach me something, there's still another way to go about it. But the American government never sees it that way. They say it's a beautiful fucking mess. We profit off the mess. If you don't want mess, then leave. I hope to see you on the next podcast.